Hey guys, it's AK, and today I want to be talking about bench press technique and just recording myself and how I feel about the whole YouTube thing, and just recording my workouts and how that's been. Firstly, you're probably thinking about, hey, why are you talking about bench press technique when you're not completely hitting your chest? I've seen your past workouts, etc. You know, to be honest, I actually did not know that I was so far off my chest when I was doing bench press. The only time that I started knowing it was when I started filming myself. And now I'm getting the complete range of motion when I do bench press. For my Wendler program, I was doing, I think, 155-pound training max, but now I dropped it down to 140. And I'm getting the full range of motion. I'm getting more sore in my chest, and I'm not getting as much strain on my sternum as I was before. And this is one thing that I believe that is really useful. Just recording your workouts and just seeing what you're doing wrong. Because a lot of times, even when you look in the mirror, you don't know that you're doing things wrong, because it's hard to see it from a certain angle. But if you record it, you can completely see how your form is. And I've really tweaked my bench press lately, and I'm really happy with it. One thing I started to do is I started going a little wider than closer grip, because I feel like it helps me with the bar path. Before I was going straight up and down, and now when I push the bar up, I'm pushing it up like this rather than up and down. Right off the bat, when I started doing that, it relieves a lot of pressure off my elbow. And before I was like, man, I must have just really bad elbows. But just by just changing my grip, and from watching my videos, I changed the bar path, and that's helped a lot. At the same time, what I've also been doing is I've been tucking in my elbows closer, because I didn't realize I was flaring them out that badly until I started watching previous videos. And I'm so glad that I started recording it, because I caught it early. So I've dropped the weight back on, and you know, to be honest to myself, I can't lift a plate. I'm ashamed to say it, but at the same time, I'm glad I picked this up early, because I can't lift a plate with really good form, and now I'm going back to do it with proper form. And thanks to just recording everything, I'm able to pick this up early. I've said that a couple of times, but I mean, I guess this is the reason why I'm making this video. I'm just saying that it's one thing to look in the mirror and everything, but another thing to actually look at it from another point of view, like a video camera. And I just feel like this is one thing that is definitely just really useful. So I've been just getting my bench press up like that, and I think next week I'm going to do 42.5 on each side, so that's pretty good. And just 2 days ago I had the bench day. I didn't record that, but I got for 40 pounds on each side, 125 pounds, and I was able to get 8 to 9 reps out of that with proper form. Like, I noticed that doing it with proper form, I've got more strength. In the accessory work especially, I really focus on just tucking in my elbows, bringing the chest all the way down to my chest, underneath my nipples, and just pushing it up. And not chilling up here too much on the lockout position, but going back down. And I've noticed some results. I've got stronger. Besides that, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Another thing I wanted to talk about is I promised another supplement review about this Clear Muscle I talked about back in the past. I never got around to talking about this product, so I thought I'd talk about it today as well. So Clear Muscle is a product from Muscletech, and Muscletech is the company that makes the platinum whey. You know, the silver bottles of proteins that you see at like GNC, Popeyes, bodybuilding.com, all those places. That's what you see. And so I purchased this not too long ago. It was supposed to help me with my gains. I read the label back then, but in my opening boxing video, I didn't really talk about it too much. But now I remember why I purchased it, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. So what this product is it's called Betator, and what it's supposed to be is it's a derivative of leucine. Leucine is an amino acid that you can find in your BCAAs, which stands for branched chain amino acids. It's a broken part of it, And what it's supposed to do, or what it says it's supposed to do, it's supposed to help you prevent catabolism. This is when your body can't get enough protein, get enough food during the day, you start eating yourself. So it's supposed to help prevent that. At the same time, it's supposed to help maximize protein synthesis. What protein synthesis is its ability to break down protein and repair your muscles. This is really useful right after workouts. You would take your protein shakes. That's why people have them, because not everyone carries chicken breast around. But apparently taking this pill, it's supposed to help just better help you get better at absorbing protein. Your body can get better at absorbing the protein. Because just because a protein supplement you're taking says it's 20 grams per serving, doesn't mean your body is taking all that 20 grams. But that's just because it's a hard time for your body to just process all of it. Because truth of the matter is, you don't process it all out at the same time. But when you take this product, it's supposed to help you just process it a lot better. This is now my thoughts about it. I've been taking it about for a little over 2 weeks now. At the beginning, I really did not notice a difference, but right now I'm noticing that when I do take it, I stay a little bit more awake right after I take it and before I go to the gym. For some reason, my joints don't feel it doesn't hurt as much. My joints feel like not as painful. So that's what I noticed from taking this product. I noticed that it kind of reduced my hunger. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm able to absorb protein better, that my body isn't telling me that I need protein constantly. So that's another thing that this product's telling me that it's giving me. I can tell you a little bit more as soon as I finish all 2 bottles. I'm still on my first bottle. I've got like I think 4 or 5 days left of supply, and this is my second bottle. I like to really give supplements a chance, because if it tells you to take 2 bottles, if you take 1, then you never really know the true result. I take 2. I always give supplement companies a complete chance. I take their whole recommended amount and see if it actually helps. Obviously, this has to be paired with good nutrition. You have to meet your macronutrition, your proteins, your fat, your carbs, as well as your micro. I'm not really good at keeping my micronutrients in track, but for my macronutrition, I try to keep it in track as most as I can. So what it currently looks like, well, it's on my Fitness Pal. I don't have it on me at the moment, but I know I'm supposed to be eating 2,750 calories. I think about 160 or 170 grams of protein, about 300 grams of carbs, a bit over that, and I think for fat it's like 82 grams, give or take. I'm not too certain, but I've been hitting that consistently. Sometimes I do have problems trying to get that number, but that's where the mass gainer comes into play, because there's a lot of times that I'm like, right before I go to sleep, I'm like, you know what, I'm 600 calories under. This is really difficult. I don't really feel like eating. Where that I'm not saying mass gainer is the best thing to do or take, but I mean, it's better than nothing. I wouldn't recommend taking any supplement at all if you can have a healthy diet and whatnot. But the fact is, it's very hard to do so sometimes, and supplement your diet. So yeah, I know this got a little off topic, but I think this is just something, I guess it's like, this video is just about my thoughts and about this product, and just my thoughts on recording my workouts, because I'm going to give you guys more workout videos. Hopefully I can provide you more. Every smoke signal will rise. See the forest burn down.